Today I made $5,000 in 1 day day trading. So I just want to show you guys how I did it. All right, so let's get to it. So pretty much I always start on like the monthly. All right, so first thing I recognize is that we only have 4 days left in this month. We only have 4 days left in this month. So that's the first thing I recognize, is that I don't have a lot of time in this trade. So that's what made me say I'm not going to hold it long term, because if the next monthly candle start, it's going to have a pullback. And this candle continue to just push down, but we're in this kind of area right here where you can see this can serve as support. I'm going to identify that by right here. And you already see it already wicked into that area and it bounced off. So that's my first thing that I identified. Second thing that I identified was that last week was bearish, all right? But we're still technically in a uptrend with this impulse right here, all right? So I identified that. Third, I recognize that the last day was bearish, but then it just like wicked down. It never gave us a pullback. All right, so I recognize that on the daily. But in this daily, do not get confused. This is a downtrend. All right, on the 4 hour, we haven't broke this level right here. So for me, this was still a downtrend. I did not count this as a change in the trend. All right. But then on the 1 hour, you have this trend. You have this trend right here where we have this break of the structure, followed by impulse, correction, continuation, correction, continuation, correction. So then I zoom in because this is correction. I know that we have to have a pullback, because after this impulse, we have to have a pullback. All right. So I know that we're in this area right here and we need a pullback. So I go down to the 15-minute, which I rarely do, but I'm trying to flip this account from $3,000 to $100,000. And currently I went from 3,000 to, as you can see, $10,000. All right, so how did I do that? All right, so then I seen right here, we had this impulse move down, which broke this structure right here, followed by a correction, followed by a continuation, and then another impulse. All right, so once I saw this impulse, all right, I was able to zoom in even further on the 5-minute. So I saw this impulse move right here, go impulse, and all I did was wait for a bullish engulfing in this area. And so if I zoom into the 1-minute chart, let's see, we were right here. Oh, not a bullish engulfing, but all right. So this structure changed right here on the 1 minute. So we're already at a fib level, negative 61.8, which I teach all this stuff. However, I'm not gonna go through that right now. So we had this impulse right here, impulse, correction, followed by this continuation. So once price broke this level, I automatically got in. So once price broke this level, I had a position here and I got in. All right. So that was number one. Price went up. At this point, I was up about $3,000, guys. I was up about $3,000. $3,000 came all the way back down to about 500 or something like that. Right. And so then I waited for this structure. I know we're going impulse. This also broke the structure. This is correction. All right. So then what did I see here? What I saw here, I was looking for another opportunity to get into another buy. And what I saw here was this structure, right? If you don't learn nothing else from this video, market structure is king. And then structure broke here, all right? So then once I had this pullback followed by this bullish engulfing right here, I entered this trade. I moved this stop loss up to this area. So I was in profit over here. And then I took my profit at both of these profits at the negative 27, and that's how I made $5,000. I also screen recorded it. I'm going to show that right here, so you guys can see that. I teach all of this stuff in my mentorship. But yeah, $5,000 a day ain't bad. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's not bad. I started with 3,000.
All right,
fam. I flipped it to 10,000, and
all right, fam. And as mentioned, we are almost at
20,000 to 40 to 80,000.
$5,000.
I'm gonna take that 80,000.
So once you get the $5,000 up, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and
at which I will withdraw my money,
boom,
and I will show you guys that.
there we go. Account is at 10,000.